Welcome to RANA, Rising Above Narcissistic Abuse. This is a safe space for survivors of narcissistic abuse, where we share stories of strength, recovery, and transformation. Here, you'll find empowering videos, insightful advice, and a supportive community dedicated to helping you overcome the aftermath of narcissistic relationships. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode. The impact of narcissism. Now that we understand what narcissism is, let's talk about its impact. Narcissism doesn't just affect the person with narcissistic traits, it ripples through their relationships and the people around them. For the narcissists themselves, the need for constant admiration can lead to a superficial and shallow existence, making it challenging to form deep and meaningful connections. They may also struggle with empathy, making it difficult for them to truly understand and support others. On the flip side, those in relationships with narcissists often find themselves on an emotional roller coaster. They may experience gaslighting, manipulation, and emotional abuse, leading to low self-esteem, anxiety, and depression. Even in professional settings, narcissists can create a toxic work environment by demanding constant recognition and belittling their colleagues. The causes of narcissism. But what causes narcissism? It's not a simple answer, as narcissism is believed to be influenced by a combination of genetic, environmental, and psychological factors. Genetics play a role, as studies suggest that narcissism may be hereditary to some extent. Childhood experiences, like overly indulgent parenting or neglect, can also contribute to the development of narcissistic traits. Moreover, societal influences, such as the constant pursuit of fame and material success, can reinforce narcissistic tendencies. Healing from narcissism. So, is there hope for those with narcissistic traits and the people impacted by them? The answer is yes. Let's explore the road to healing. Healing from narcissism involves self-awareness, therapy, and personal growth. It's essential to recognize that change is possible but not easy, as it requires a deep commitment to personal development. Self-awareness. The first step on the road to healing is self-awareness. Narcissists must acknowledge their behaviors and their impact on others. This often involves challenging their defense mechanisms and acknowledging their vulnerabilities. Self-awareness can be a difficult journey, but it's a crucial starting point for any kind of personal growth. Therapy and support. Therapy is a significant part of the healing process for narcissists. A trained therapist can help them explore their underlying issues, develop empathy, and learn healthier ways to relate to others. For those who have been impacted by narcissists, seeking therapy or support groups is also crucial. Therapy can help victims of narcissistic abuse rebuild their self-esteem and establish healthy boundaries. Personal growth and recovery. Personal growth and recovery are ongoing processes for both the narcissist and those affected by their behavior. It's about building healthier relationships, practicing empathy, and learning to communicate effectively. It's important to remember that healing from narcissism is not a quick fix. It takes time, effort, and a willingness to change. Conclusion. As we wrap up our discussion on understanding narcissism, a road to healing, it's clear that narcissism is a complex issue with far-reaching consequences. But with self-awareness, therapy, and personal growth, both narcissists and those affected by them can find a path to healing and healthier relationships. We hope this information has shed light on the topic and provided you with insights into this challenging aspect of human behavior. Now, let's delve deeper into the impact of narcissism, its different forms, and the road to healing in more detail. Narcissism, a multifaceted issue. Narcissism is not a one-size-fits-all concept. It exists on a spectrum ranging from healthy narcissism to narcissistic personality disorder, NPD. Understanding this spectrum is crucial because it affects how narcissism impacts individuals and those around them. Healthy narcissism, as mentioned earlier, a degree of healthy narcissism is normal. It's an integral part of our self-esteem and self-worth. Healthy narcissism allows us to take pride in our achievements, seek validation, and maintain a positive self-image. In moderation, it can be a motivating force that drives personal growth. Unhealthy narcissism. Beyond healthy narcissism lies the realm of unhealthy narcissistic traits. Individuals in this category may exhibit some narcissistic tendencies but can still function in society and maintain healthy relationships. They might be a bit self-centered or overly concerned with their image, but these traits don't necessarily disrupt their lives or the lives of those around them. Narcissistic personality disorder (NPD) at the extreme end of the spectrum is NPD, which is a clinically recognized mental health disorder. People with NPD display a consistent pattern of grandiosity, a need for excessive admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. NPD can significantly impact their personal and professional relationships, often leading to distress and dysfunction. The impact on narcissists themselves. Narcissists, particularly those with NPD, face numerous challenges and consequences as a result of their behavior. 1. Superficial relationships. The relentless pursuit of admiration and self-aggrandizement often leads narcissists to engage in superficial relationships. They may have numerous acquaintances but struggle to form deep and meaningful connections. 2. Lack of empathy. Narcissists frequently struggle with empathy, making it difficult for them to understand and support others emotionally. Their self-centered nature often leaves little room for genuine compassion and understanding. 3. Fragile self-esteem. Paradoxically, beneath the facade of grandiosity, many narcissists suffer from fragile self-esteem. They rely on external validation to prop up their self-worth, which makes them highly vulnerable to criticism and rejection. 4. Emotional turmoil. Narcissists often experience significant emotional turmoil due to their need for constant admiration and fear of rejection. This emotional roller coaster can lead to mood swings, anxiety, and even depression. 5. Difficulty in maintaining relationships. It's challenging for narcissists to maintain stable and healthy relationships because their behavior can be off-putting to others. Their demands for admiration and their tendency to exploit others can strain even the most patient partners, friends, and family members. The impact on relationships. Narcissism doesn't just affect the narcissist, it also takes a toll on their relationships and the people around them. Here are some of the ways it impacts those in their social circle. 1. Gaslighting and manipulation. Narcissists are often skilled manipulators, using tactics like gaslighting to distort the reality of those close to them. This can cause immense confusion and self-doubt in their victims. 2. Emotional abuse. Emotional abuse is a common outcome of narcissistic behavior. Victims often endure insults, criticism, and belittlement, which can lead to severe psychological and emotional distress. 3. Low self-esteem. The constant criticism and invalidation from narcissists can erode the self-esteem of those in their orbit. Victims may start to doubt their worth and become increasingly dependent on the narcissist's approval. 4. Anxiety and depression. Dealing with a narcissist's unpredictable behavior and emotional demands can lead to anxiety and depression in their victims. The constant stress of walking on eggshells and seeking approval takes a toll on mental health. 5. Isolation. Narcissists may isolate their victims from friends and family, further controlling and manipulating their lives. This isolation can exacerbate the negative effects of the relationship. 6. Toxic work environments. In professional settings, narcissistic individuals can create toxic work environments. They often demand constant recognition and undermine their colleagues, leading to office tension, decreased morale, and reduced productivity. 7. Family dynamics. Narcissistic behavior within families can disrupt the healthy development of children. Parental narcissism can lead to emotional neglect, inconsistent discipline, and an unhealthy focus on the parent's needs rather than the child's. 8. Legal and financial consequences. In more severe cases, narcissistic individuals may engage in exploitative or even criminal behavior, leading to legal and financial consequences for both themselves and those associated with them. Addressing narcissism. Narcissism, particularly when it reaches the level of NPD, can be challenging to address. However, there is hope for both narcissists and those affected by their behavior. The path to healing involves several key steps. 1. Self-awareness. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of personal growth for narcissists. They must recognize their behaviors, their impact on others, and the underlying insecurities driving their narcissism. This process often involves confronting their defense mechanisms and acknowledging their vulnerabilities. 2. Therapy and support. Therapy is a critical component of healing for narcissists. Working with a skilled therapist can help them delve into their underlying issues, develop empathy, and learn healthier ways to relate to others. Therapy provides a safe space for self-reflection and growth. 3. Boundary setting. Victims of narcissistic abuse often need support in setting healthy boundaries. Therapy or support groups can assist in this process, empowering individuals to protect their emotional well-being and assert their needs. 4. Personal growth and recovery. Both narcissists and those affected by their behavior must commit to personal growth and recovery. This ongoing process involves building healthier relationships, practicing empathy, and learning effective communication skills. 5. Patience and persistence. Healing from narcissism is not a quick fix. It takes time, effort, and a willingness to change. Progress may be slow, and setbacks are common, but with determination, significant improvements are possible. Conclusion. Understanding narcissism and its impact is essential for both individuals dealing with narcissistic traits and those affected by them. Narcissism is a multifaceted issue that ranges from healthy narcissism to narcissistic personality disorder, and its consequences are significant. The road to healing involves self-awareness, therapy, and personal growth. It is a challenging journey, but one that can lead to healthier relationships and improved well-being for both narcissists and their victims. By shedding light on this complex aspect of human behavior and providing information on the road to healing, we hope to contribute to personal development and mental health for all those who are touched by narcissism. If you found this information helpful, please consider liking and sharing this content and subscribing to our channel for more insights into personal growth and well-being. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards understanding and healing narcissism. In the coming weeks, we'll dive into topics like healing, self-care, and building a life filled with happiness and self-love. Join the conversation by following us on social media and sharing your experiences. We're here to support you every step of the way. Remember, you are not alone. Together, we are rising above narcissistic abuse.